Hey everyone, it's Rob with Passport to the Parks, and today is Friday, February the 22nd, and I am here at Disney's Coronado Springs Resort for another update. It's been about a month or so since I've been here, and they are continuing to make amazing progress here. I'll turn you around here momentarily and we can see exactly where I'm at. But the tower looks great. The floating restaurant is really coming along. It really looks great out there. So we're gonna wait for some people to come on board here, as always. Let me check my chat. Hey Matt, always good to have you here. I know you've been really wanting this Coronado Springs update. Chris, welcome. Thank you for being here. We'll wait a few, obviously, to get some more people on. POV Rides, what's going on? Hey, welcome. Gonna go around Coronado Springs today. Been spending a lot of time on the Skyliner, obviously, and I want to start getting back to some of these resorts and seeing really what's going on here. Casey and Faye and Casey, always good to have you guys here. Love chatting with you guys. Let me turn you around. I'm actually over in the Cabanas right now. First, I have to show you my Passport to the Parks hat. Let me get a good shot of that there. Very cool. This is actually an older hat that I had done, but I finally dug it up, and it's a little sun worn on the top because I've worn it so much, but very cool hat. James and Melanie, welcome. Thank you for being here. Audrey, welcome. Thank you for being here. Let me turn you around, and you can see my lobster face. This was from standing out in the sun all day yesterday with those gondolas over at Hollywood Studios. I did not have a hat yesterday, so definitely if you come down to Florida, be sure that you are safe and you wear protection from the sun because it gets crazy down here. Kathleen watching from Texas, awesome. Chris, do you know what color the tower is actually going to end up as? I believe this is going to be the color as we see it here. You see, in fact, right over in the corner here, you can see sort of the insulation, the paneling underneath, and the color that they're putting over top of that. So I believe this is going to be most of our final color. You can see actually the design, some of the pattern design there as well that'll go up the side. But this looks to be pretty similar to what the color is. We'll see on the other side as well the pillars, kind of the brownish gold pillars that they have. Very cool. But I am over here in the Cabanas area, just another cool vantage point. You can see a lot of the construction. But this looks to be more like a loading area over here. So this will probably be, where trucks will come in for bringing supplies, food, those kind of things for the restaurants. You can see the porte cochere is really coming along as well. They have the roof, looks like completely done on the top. Hopefully you guys can hear me okay. There's a lot of tractors and noise over here, so hopefully you can hear me okay. But they also have some structures that they're building around the front, which I believe are going to be bus areas. So you're going to have like the cruise buses, the Magical Express buses will all come through the front here. They normally come under the porte cochere and all that, but there's going to be some drop-off areas probably where these structures are going to be. Then on the far side, there's also some other structures, which I assume is going to be the new park bus stops as well, because I know they were going to eventually move those over here, which is really going to be nice. So when you enter, they'll more than likely move the guard shack as well, and you'll enter, and this will become the new vantage point, the new lobby when you come in from where El Centro is right now. So you'd enter, you come under the porte cochere, you can have valet parking, I'm sure, and then go around to whatever parking areas you would eventually go to. It's just a great little viewpoint over here. Let me see who else is coming on here. I don't want to get too far behind in the comments before we start walking. Let's see here. Can I have a hat? Yeah, I'll probably, I'm going to start designing some shirts and some hats and stuff, so I'll make those available as soon as I can. Buzz 2001, hey, welcome. Linda, welcome. Welcome from New Orleans. Chris, you hear me fine? Awesome. Disney Fan 4, when will this be finished? The date that was floating around there was July the 9th. Now, barring anything, going wrong or any delays or anything, it should be definitely early July. The restaurant, there was some talk that the restaurant may have opened prior to that, but from what I'm hearing now, it's probably going to be around that same area, either before or after the tower opening, but definitely look for a midsummer for everything here. Let's see, the video looks good. Thank you, Audrey. Linda, it is a gorgeous day today. It's very beautiful. The sun, again, protect yourself from the sun. It's been so overcast here for so long that I forgot what that sun can really do, and it really got to me yesterday. I got a little sunburn yesterday. Angela, hey Rob, great to have you back from the holidays. Gondola updates yesterday looked amazing. Resort update looks good. Can't wait to see. Counting down till November till you get to the resort. Awesome. November's going to be beautiful here. A lot of stuff is going to be open by then. You'll have a great time. Matt, 180 days till you get here, my friend. I know. You're going to have a great time when you get here. Disney fan, great. Thanks for letting you know. Let's see, Marie, hey, from Philadelphia, staying at Coronado in August. Awesome. Tower and the restaurant should definitely be open by August, no problem. Like I said, they're looking at early July for everything. So we're gonna start walking around. I don't usually spend a lot of love over at the Cabanas here, so I actually started over here today just to show you this very, very cool view. So we'll walk through the Cabanas so you can finally see some of the interior of the Cabanas. I'm going to walk down some steps here slowly so we can get a little bit more of the tower and see how bright that sun actually is up there. All right, so let's start our journey around here. And again, I love Coronado Springs so much. They are so accommodating here. All the cast members that I talk to, that I work with here, are just amazing. They love to share as much information as they can. They really love passing along information to you guys, and they just want to make everybody's stay as pleasant as possible here. Obviously, they know all the construction and everything that's going on, but it's for the greater good. This is going to be so gorgeous when it's done, and everybody is really excited about it. Cast members especially, they can't wait to share it with everyone once it's open and everybody gets here to enjoy it. Definitely have confirmation that there's not going to be a pool back here. This is again mainly geared, the tower especially is mainly geared towards convention guests, and they're here for their purpose. You know, they're coming for the convention, and they like a little more adult entertainment when they arrive. So they can definitely use the other pools on property. Obviously, you have the dig site, which is an amazing pool, beautiful pool over there, and it is not that far of a walk at all from the tower. But there won't be a pool anywhere related to the tower here. In fact, if you look right here, here's the Cabanas Pool. So this is going to be a very, very easy walk from the tower right here, just over to the Cabanas Pool. If the guests want to use that, it's basically like having a pool right next to the tower itself. So you can hear, if you're staying right here in the Cabanas, you know, it can get a little noisy, but this is all during the day. They usually work between 9 and 5. So if you're at the parks enjoying yourself, this isn't going to be a problem. They shut it down in the evenings. So really pretty coming through here, through the Cabanas. A lot of palm trees, a lot of greenery through here. You love the white sandy beach. Let's see who else we got coming on here. Let me stop for a second so I can read some of these. Hey, John Handyside from Ohio. I remember you, John. Awesome to see you here. I saw that you subscribed before. And John is an old friend of mine back from where I lived in Ohio. And he is a huge, huge Disney fan. He's got all kinds of great Disney stories and all kinds of great Disney merchandise and stuff. And he used to run a really awesome movie theater, and he would have all the Disney movies come out, and it's a beautiful old theater, and I used to love going to see the shows there. So always appreciated you, John. Thanks for being here. Disney Fan 4, I will be there for a week during Mother's Day, but I want to stay here in club level when I come back in September. Yeah, absolutely. The rooms in the tower, I'm sure, are just going to be amazing. Haven't seen any layouts for the rooms yet as far as exactly what they're going to look like. You know, there's renditions and things like that, but even the cast members are kind of in the dark as far as exactly what the rooms are. But they're going to be gorgeous. You can see just up at the top, there's the larger window, so I'm sure they're going to have larger, beautiful suites up there. The rooms themselves, you know, are just going to be gorgeous. Brand new, gorgeous rooms. Disney Lovers HP, always love your updates, especially the Skyliner. Be at Riverside in late August. It would be nice to meet up. Absolutely. Like I always tell everybody, email me. It's rob@passporttotheparks.com, and I'll try to get back with you. And, you know, if we're out in the parks together sometime, we meet up, that's awesome. Love to meet everybody. Hanging out with Disney people is the best thing in the world. So we all have this crazy passion for the mouse, which is fine. Love it. So here's the Cabanas Bus Stop back here. Really easy access to pretty much all the Cabana buildings through here. This is 8A that we're in front of right now. So who wants to be right here, right now? How gorgeous is that? Right under the palm tree. Look at that beautiful sunshine coming right through. Look at that, that's a gorgeous spot. I'm gonna read some comments where you guys check that out. See, John, gonna be down in June at Fort Wilderness. Let me know when you get here, John. That'd be awesome. I'd love to see you again to catch up. That'd be very cool. Again, rob@passporttotheparks.com. Just email me. That would be awesome. See, Captain Kron 27, new subscriber. Awesome channel. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. James, can we see the Maya Pyramid? Absolutely. We'll be over there momentarily. We'll be passing it here shortly, and we'll go through there and we'll check that out. Lily's Life, the Lily Show. Awesome. Can't wait to come in August. August will be beautiful here. Everything should pretty much be opened up by then. Let's see, Extreme Skins 04 just subscribed to the channel. Thank you very, very much. So I got a ton of comments coming in here. I'll try to get as many as I can. I always love talking to all you guys, but if I miss you, I do apologize. You know, just comment again and I'll try to get to you. James, this is security. We'd like to know what you're doing. Yes, thank you for my daily security checkup. Usually when I come through the resorts, it's not that bad. They're really concerned about, you know, the Skyliner itself because, you know, it's a major form of transportation. Obviously, they want to keep that safe. You know, if there's suspicious people walking around and doing things, it's totally understandable. That's a huge safety concern for the security. So stop me as much as you need to. Ask me any questions you need. That's fine. I appreciate what they do. They're just trying to keep us all safe, which is a great thing. And of course, I have to stop and get some pictures here. Look at that. You can see how it reflects off the lake. I mean, what a gorgeous sight. And again, this really, really blends into the resorts, especially driving in. When you drive up Western Way and you see the tower and you can kind of see the whole resort as a whole, it just looks amazing. They did such a great job of blending this in. You know, obviously it's a tower, it's huge and it stands out, but it's like it's been here the whole time. They did a perfect design job. So let me get my pictures while I'm here. I have so many cool pictures of the tower, especially just through the entire process here over the last year and a half or so. And it's really cool. I started working on kind of a phase thing where you see the beginning of the construction and then the building as it is now. And you can kind of see how the framework through the picture and all that. I'll see if I can get that done and post it. It's really cool. So you can see those pillars are pretty much done right now. They look amazing up there. This is going to be gorgeous when it's all lit up. When you drive up at night now, they just light kind of the interior up a little bit. There's some lights on the inside. You can see some lighting through the windows. But the actual lighting scheme for the tower has not been put up or turned on or anything yet. So it's going to be really, really cool once it is completely lit up. Get a little bit of view of the restaurant over there. We'll check out. Here's one of the bridges that goes around to El Centro. Kira, do I have an Instagram? Absolutely. It's passport, the number 2, the parks is on Instagram. If you go to passporttotheparks.com, all my social media is there: Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. You can follow me on all that stuff. You can find it all through the website there. Richard, good evening from Liverpool in the UK. Awesome. Robert, Coronado looks great. I totally agree. Gator Mickey, good afternoon. Cal Oliver, great color reflecting off the lake. Isn't it though? The shots of like Disney buildings and all throughout property just has some amazing reflections off of the lakes. The Caribbean beach. If you saw my night video of the Skyliner station there all lit up, it's gorgeous reflection there. A lot of great reflections in the Seven Seas Lagoon, like the Grand Floridian has some really pretty reflections. Anywhere you find water, through Epcot, the World Showcase Lagoon, you find all kinds of great stuff through there. So we're right next to the dig site now. Looks like a lot of people in there today. It's a gorgeous sunny day. Here's the restaurant that's coming along, El Centro, right across the lake. And you could really get a great shot of that grand restaurant up there. And again, that is called the Toledo. The whole top of that is going to be viewing, restaurant seating area, the bar, and it's going to be gorgeous views of the Hollywood Studios and Epcot and the Magic Kingdom, all the fireworks. You're going to have amazing, beautiful views of that up there. So cannot wait for that. Hey, Patrick Morgan, thank you so much for the super chat, $5. Very much appreciated. Thank you so much. It always really helps to support all the walk-arounds and stuff like that. I can't thank you enough for that. Thank you so much. Stephanie Hill, hey Rob, my daughter and I are booked for August 2nd through the 7th in a standard tower room. So excited to see it finished. I have stayed there prior to the construction. Caribbean Coronado Springs is one of your favorite moderate resorts. That is awesome. You got into the tower. Anybody who's going to stay in the tower definitely has to, come into future videos and let us know how the stay is, what your opinions of it are. I can't imagine that there's going to be bad reviews of this because they're really putting a lot of effort into this. It's gorgeous. The interior, I just know, is going to be gorgeous when it's done, and I cannot wait to dig in there and see it myself. Looks like they got a little barge or boat coming over here now, just bringing supplies. It's amazing how they build stuff in the water. They have to do a lot of foundation work and get all that set up, and they did the same with the Skyliner station over at Pop Century. It took a long time for the foundation and everything. So that's what takes the most time is building foundations for these things in the water. But let's check out the pool real quick. It is very crowded in here, so again, I don't like to be too intrusive with people as they're swimming. So we'll just take a quick look in here, see if I can get in today. There we go. Just show you real quick what it looks like. Very pretty in here. Again, I won't do the full walkthrough through here, but just a gorgeous shot of the pyramid. Then you have the Siestas little eatery over there, which I've eaten there before. I had the nachos, which were so good. Highly recommend just going over there and grabbing something to eat, grabbing a drink by the pool. Hey guys, gorgeous resort. So the dig site is very accessible. Hang on one second. I'm having a little technical difficulty here. Let me. All right, that should correct it. The dig site is very accessible to all the property here, so you can definitely enjoy the amenities of the pool. All of the areas, Casitas, Ranchos, and Cabanas do have their own private pools as well. So if you don't want to make your way over to the dig site, you can always enjoy those pools. So this is cool. They have more of the railings up on the walkways now. Looks like the only one that doesn't have the railings is the one over to the Casitas over there. So really looking good. The back areas here are most likely going to be, you know, kitchen areas and things like that. And then the front, you can see a lot of the open air seating that they'll have in the center. There's going to be a bar in there. So very cool. Beautiful restaurant. It's not going to be a large restaurant. It's going to be a very intimate setting. They're going to have it for convention guests. Obviously, you know, if a convention comes in, they're going to be able to rent that out for certain events and stuff. But it will be definitely open for the public. You'll be able to make reservations and get in there and enjoy an amazing meal. Melanie, got to have the Disney Resort pools. Absolutely. There are no better pools to swim in than on Disney property. This is actually the hot tub over through the bushes here. Siestas does have a great menu. Like I said, the nachos are great. They got some burgers, just some different drinks and stuff over here. The bar, just a lot of fun. Great seating over here. A lot of stuff for the kids. Ping pong, little playground area back there, little arcade. There's a kiddie pool area back there, just sort of a little shallow pool. They do have the sand volleyball. It's a perfect day to spend in the pools here. Steven, do I do any reviews of the golf courses, mini golfs, or water parks? I haven't as of yet. I do want to get to the mini golf courses and play those and do some reviews of those. So I will get over there at some point. I just haven't done that yet. I used to play golf back in the day, but I haven't swung a golf club in, I can't even tell you how long. Grab some pictures while I'm back here. Looks like they're just running some of the electrical. You can see that they actually have the light posts mounted here as well, which is pretty cool. I'm just trying to get some pictures of that. Herschel, hey, welcome. Pro Blue, noticeably clear and crisp video today. Excellent scenes. Thank you so much. Been trying out some different platforms for YouTube Live and just trying to find out the best one that works. So any feedback is always appreciated. Definitely want to bring the best video and audio and everything that I can. You know, as we grow, I try to get things better for you guys. Stefan, sorry about that. Stefan, not Steven. Thank you for correcting me. Hopefully I'll get that right in the future. Scott, thank you for doing this. Won't be there until next year, but it's great to see all the changes. Next year is going to be probably a better time to come, because you're going to get through all of the, the initial craziness of the resort opening. You're going to get through the initial craziness of Galaxy's Edge. All of those openings will be done by next year, and we'll have a little bit of a lull before 2021, when everything really hits for the 50th anniversary. It's okay. Hello.
Yeah.
So coming back on the Ranchos area back here. I like the Ranchos. I like the way the buildings are set up. I love that whole southwestern feel that they have back here. We'll walk a little bit into here today. You guys can check this out with me. Matt, do I know the depth of the pool at the dig site? Well, it's been a while since I've been in that pool, and I think it's right around 5 feet. I don't think it goes deeper than like 5 feet, or maybe 5.5. Most of the Disney pools don't go deep. They don't have, 7-foot deep ends or anything like that. Not that I know of. There might be a pool here and there, but for the most part, most of the Disney pools are going to be right around probably 5 feet, probably no more than 6 feet. Most of them have the, a shallow entrance where you can walk in, 2.5, 3 feet, and then gradually gets deeper as you get further in. So this is the Ranchos 6A. Really gorgeous rock work through here. Sometimes I have trouble spitting words out of my mouth the way they're supposed to come out. Always hear things jumping around in the bushes. The lizards jump around sometimes. You never know what it is. So here's the Ranchos Bus Stop back here. This would be between 6A and I believe 6B over here. So really, really pretty. The pool is just located kind of around the bend there to the right. Let me give you a little bit of a look at the interior here. Let's see here. Try to go back on some of these comments. Richard, going to Pop Century in fall this year, 20th wedding anniversary. Very awesome. Congratulations. Very excited to ride the Skyliner. Subscribed yesterday. Thank you so much. Me and Tim Tracker. Wow. Put me in the Tim Tracker category. Don't do that. That guy does some serious numbers. But yeah, he's a lot of fun to watch. There are some really awesome vloggers out there. I'm doing it for fun. Love walking around, love making relationships, meeting all you guys, talking to you guys. It's all about having fun. So as the channel grows, it's much appreciated. The more people that come on, more people I get to meet and share information with, that's cool with me. Richard, is the resort too big for someone in a wheelchair? That's up for opinion. It all depends on what you're looking to get out of the resort. You can always request to stay up in the Casitas which is very close to El Centro. You know, if you're here to use a lot of the amenities here, as far as the restaurants, the convention center, shopping, those kind of things, then staying up in the Casitas is a great idea. You know, we wouldn't have really a reason to come back in the Ranchos if you don't need to. If you want to enjoy the dig site and, you know, eating here all the time is not really an option, then definitely stay back here in the Ranchos. Very easy access to the dig site. Like I said, you know, 6A is right next to the bus stop back here, so you can jump on the park bus. You don't have to go up to the front. So to get all the way around, you know, it takes a little bit of walking. I do this a lot, and I walk around, and it's not terrible. I actually enjoy the walk. But honestly, it is a big resort, and it does take a while to get around it now. But I say now because obviously once the restaurant opens, these walkways are going to open up as well. So you're not going to have to walk all the way around the Casitas or the Cabanas from back here in the Ranchos. You just jump on that walkway right there. Walk across to the other walkway that takes you right up to El Centro. So very, very awesome on Disney's part to sort of cut the resort in half as far as walking distance. I think it was a brilliant idea. Lewis, going to Caribbean. I lost you here. Hold on. Going to Caribbean 7 months. Really a blast. Absolutely. Caribbean is another gorgeous, moderate resort. Frederick, we are staying at Coronado Springs in October this year. Can't wait. Everything will be open by October, so you'll be able to enjoy everything here. Can't wait for you to get here. Allison Booth, hello from the Booth family, arriving 25th of May. That's right around the corner. Gorgeous time to be here in May. Little busier around that time. You're going to miss the Star Wars celebration on May the 4th, so that might be a little relief from that. James, I need a golf cart for my video tours. Yeah, that would be kind of nice. Matt, that was the rule for the buses again going to, or sorry, what was the rule for the buses going to the parks? Okay, good question. I always like to talk about the buses here. There's 4 bus stops. You have El Centro, which is bus stop number 1, Casitas, bus stop number 2, Ranchos behind me is bus stop number 3, and the Cabanas is bus stop number 4. So if you are in El Centro, if you're at bus stop number 1 and you want to get to your room, jump on a Disney Springs bus. The Disney Springs bus comes into the resort to El Centro first. So jump on that bus, and then it stops around the different resorts to 2, 3, and 4. So that's sort of like an internal shuttle. Now the Parks bus, the ones going to Epcot, Magic Kingdom, Animal Kingdom, etc., makes their first stop in the Casitas. So if you want to get to El Centro from your room, jump on a Park bus, because that'll go to Casitas, Ranchos, Cabanas, and then the last stop is El Centro. So if you know how the buses work, you can use it as an internal shuttle. You never know, once this is all done with the tower and the restaurant and everything, they could look at putting an internal shuttle in here. Caribbean Beach has an internal shuttle. So it could really have some justification here at the Coronado Springs as well. Good question about the buses, though. I always like to give out great information, getting around the resorts, trying to travel back and forth to the parks and things like that. Peter. Hey, have everyone YouTube search Starship 1995. Disney is taking their title longest in the East. Okay, hopefully I read that right. Not quite sure. Sometimes I don't get some of the comments, and I do apologize. I try to get back on some of these. Catherine going to Art of Animation in October. Awesome. Disney fan, thanks for the update. Really looking forward to watching the progress. I'm flying over from England in 17 days. Welcome from England. Always love the UK people. Richard, how is the food selection there? Coronado really has some great food. El Mercado, which is the old Pepper Market, which is their quick service, I think has really delicious food. They have the like the Mexican rice bowls, and they have you can get good ribs, chicken, They have really good sandwiches there, and the cast members, again, are really, really great. They did a specialty sandwich, like a made-to-order sandwich for me one time here, which was absolutely delicious. Nachos, really good nachos. Then they have the Rick's Sports Bar and Grill as well. Really good menu in there, more of a sit-down where you can go and watch the game, get some drinks, things like that. We'll take a look on the way out at the restaurants in there. Then they have the Maya Grill as well, which is their more upscale restaurant. I personally haven't eaten at Maya yet. But I have heard that it's very, very good in there. Really, really pretty inside as well. So here we are at the fenced area. If you've not been on one of these tours with me before, this is where they bring the construction equipment through from the parking lot over to the floating restaurant. So you can see that here. And what they do at certain points is they'll close these gates just for like 5-10 minutes or so if they need to bring a tractor through. They may be doing that here shortly, actually. I hear one of the tractors in the background there. But they'll close these gates so they can move equipment back and forth, and then they'll reopen them. You can see another little barge dock here. They're doing some work. They got some generators and stuff on there. This has also been fenced off for quite a while. This is the normal walkway that you would go around the lake. So eventually this will open back up to give you direct access around the Casitas. But right now you just got to go to the right a little bit and head around. It's really no big deal. It just takes you to another sidewalk that circles around here. So in different areas you are going to encounter some construction equipment. It is what it is for now. It's not totally intrusive. I think they're doing a good job of containing the construction to the areas that it needs to be. You know, a lot of times when you're in the interior of the ranchos, casitas, cabanas, you know, you don't know the construction is going on. Obviously, if you're in the dig site, you can't even tell in there. There's so much festivities going on. The pool's gorgeous and everything, and you can't even tell that there's construction going on around you. If you're here, you're looking for the construction, you're looking right at it, you're searching it out, then you know you can make it a problem for yourself if you really want to, but it's really not. I don't think it takes away from the beauty of the resort. I look at construction as, especially for Disney, as just sort of a memory. It's kind of, you know, when you come back to Disney in future years, you know, you're going to say, you know, I remember seeing that being built, and you know how cool that is, especially the Skyliner. That's why I'm so psyched about the Skyliner, is it's going to become such an iconic mode of transportation here at Disney, just like the monorail, you know, the water taxis, those kind of things. And we're seeing it being built. I always go back to, you know, how cool would it be to see the monorail being built and being one of the first people to, you know, to ride the monorail or to test the monorail and to see how all that was done. And can you imagine like video documentary of that on a daily basis and seeing that? How cool would that be? So take it for what it is. It's the magic being built. You know, in a couple years, this will just be a normal part of the resort. All right, there's the Villa del Lago. They have the sign up on the side there. Hopefully you can see that. That's pretty cool. Looks pretty amazing. And again, this is the only walkway that does not have the railings yet. The other walkways have the railings and the lighting, which is really good to see. Just a gorgeous, gorgeous site with the restaurant and the tower. And again, just picture this at night, lit up, the walkways lit up at night, the reflections on the water. Just how peaceful it is here. Being up on that tower, watching fireworks. Coronado Springs is going to become a really, really awesome hot spot to be. You know, they're gearing a lot of it towards the convention guests, obviously, but this has always been kind of looked at as a convention hotel, but the amenities that they're putting in here is just going to put it sort of a cut above the rest. That floating restaurant, the tower, you know, the redesign of the restaurants and everything. All of the redesigned rooms are gorgeous in here. So if you're looking for a really, really good moderate resort, Coronado Springs is definitely a great choice to stay at. Now, I did hear that coming in the near future, there's not an actual date set yet, but they are going to start roof rehabs on the buildings. They didn't do the roof rehabs during the renovation process, but the buildings are going to remain open while they do the roof rehabs. But they're going to go up there and do whatever they need to do to make sure that the roofs are up to date. Roofs, however you want to say that. But that'll be something we'll see in the near future for each building. I'm sure it's not going to be incredibly intrusive, but it will be something to look at coming up sometime in the future. Another gorgeous site here. I always like to find the pretty sites while I go back and read some comments. Extreme Skins 04, did I say that the tower will not have its own pool? No, it will not have a pool. It's definitely confirmed. Again, the tower is kind of geared towards the convention guest, more of the adult-oriented guest coming in, which they really don't use a lot of the pool amenities. You know, they're going to use the dig site and things. But in the beginning of the video, if you saw, the Cabanas Pool is literally right next to the tower. So you could literally walk outside of the tower, take a right, and you're stepping into the Cabanas Pool. So it's kind of like having a pool over there. If you're staying in the Cabanas, will it increase some of the pool traffic over there? Maybe a little bit, but like I said, a lot of the convention guests are not here to come and hang out by the pool all day. They're here for their convention, and then they're going to have dinner and some drinks and stuff at night. So hopefully that makes some sense. Richard, why is there no fence by the water for alligators? Disney puts fences around the beach areas where they know people could potentially try to go into the water. You know, you're not supposed to go into the water at Disney for obvious reasons, and they've put fences around the beach areas now. They're not going to put fence around the entire resort. It would just be too aesthetically unpleasing. So they post these signs that you can see. You know, you have to use some judgment when you're here. When I walk around any of the water in Disney or anywhere in Florida, I keep a distance. You know, are there alligators in this particular lake? Most likely not, but it's Florida. Anything is possible. There is wildlife here. You know, Disney does their very, very best to ensure that everything is safe, and anytime something is spotted, it's removed immediately. But you have to use some judgment, and you know, we won't talk about the tragedies that happened in the past. It's horrible, but it's the beach areas that receive the fencing. Here's the Casitas pool. And again, if you're just looking for a more relaxed pool experience, then use the pool closest to your hotel room. They have very, very beautiful pools, and you can see it's just a nice peaceful time. A lot of people just enjoying the beach chairs and reading. If you want the excitement, you want the fun, you want the slides, then definitely head over to the dig site, because really a lot of fun over there. Rebecca, do you know if the menu for the Toledo has been released yet? I'll be staying in Coronado with my family in October. We're excited for the 4 parks via, let's see, excited for the 4 parks, absolutely. 224 days to go. Yes, they did. They released the menu for the Toledo, and I believe I put that up on my website, passporttotheparks.com, so you can go check that out there. From what I can remember, I remember seeing the food and thinking to myself, how could food be so gorgeous that you can't even eat it? So from what I remember seeing the menu and seeing some of the pictures of the dishes, it looked absolutely gorgeous. The food looked delicious and beautiful, and it's probably going to be something that you're just not going to want to eat. You're going to want to eat it, but it's going to be too pretty to eat. So definitely go check that out. Matt, I've heard at El Centro that that in the evening with the outside, but the fire pits are brilliant. Yes, we'll get over there. There's tables that have fire pits in the middle of them. So in the evening, really, really great to come outside and enjoy, your snack or your drink or anything over there. Lewis, how often do I go here, or do you visit weekly? I don't visit here particularly weekly. I'm pretty much at Disney at least four or five times a week, depending on what's going on. With the Skyliner, I'm trying to get here even a lot more. But to this particular resort, I'm usually here about every 3 or 4 weeks. I don't like to come, every week or so, because I want to see something significant each time. So, I was really impressed since the last time I've been here. Like I said, it's been about a month, and they've done a lot. They put the railings up on that other walkway. The lighting has gone up. The sign, the restaurant has really, really taken shape now. A lot of the color and the woodwork is on the outside. You can see the top of the restaurant, the Toledo, looks amazing. I mean, those windows are just gorgeous. That is floor to ceiling viewing. So this is what I like to see. I like to see progress and just bring that to you guys. Sorry, I got a little off subject here. I'm watching this watching this bird just walk along the railing here. We get these birds at my house. There's huge flocks of these birds. There's like 100 of them that come to my house, and they land on my roof. So in the middle of the day, you'll start hearing this sound of these hundreds of these bird feet on my roof, and it's crazy. And they fly around the neighborhood, and they just eat whatever's in the yard, the seeds and everything. But Florida wildlife, it's very cool. I'll get a picture of this. It'd be a cool picture. See how close he'll let me get. Yep, I think he's had it. He's not having anything to do with me. Where to go? He's gonna fly away. Oh, don't fall. I'm not trying to scare you. All right, you go on and live your life. There's the Disney ducks. I'm telling you, Disney ducks, it's got to be the best life. Get to swim around in the Disney lakes all the time. Ducks over at Epcot. Always fun to see. Matt, I shared my live blog for you again. We all love you. Fantastic job. I know, Matt. Thank you so much. I appreciate everything you do. P-Tier Skyship is a 2-stage gondola at Killington, Vermont. It's 25 years old, longest in the East, and was built by artists. Disney Skyliner will be the new longest lift in the East. Yeah, you're probably right about that. Disney has the longest as far as the United States go. They're really, really setting the bar for what they're doing with the Skyliner. And they're not done. They're definitely going to set some more things in motion. You know, they're gonna really press that Skyliner to do some amazing things. 4,500 to 5,000 people now. You know, there's rumors of that increasing, and Disney trying to figure out ways to increase the levels. And there's larger options out there as well. There's larger gondolas out there. So if there's expansion in the future, there are a whole lot of options that Disney has to transport large numbers of guests. You know, I love talking Skyliner, but we got to talk Coronado today. Skyliner's a whole nother animal. Skyliner questions. Is there an opening date for the Skyliner yet? Just the fall. Disney is still just announcing the fall. I mean, we can all see it. We can all see what's going on. They're making huge progress. So soft openings during the summer, I think, is a very big possibility. But we shall definitely see. Zippity Doodad, thanks for the live stream. Thank you for subscribing the other day. I really appreciate that. And the super chat the other day. That was awesome. Leah, we've ridden the Killington gondolas, gorgeous views. Can't wait for the Disney Skyliner. It'll be amazing. Awesome. I'll have to look at that Killington. I've not seen that one. I'll look that up. Disney Dreams Net, good afternoon. Do you know any other lines that will be adding? Zippity Doodad, you are the man. Thank you so much. A lot of Skyliner questions coming in. I'll definitely be doing more Skyliner videos along the way. There's nothing been announced as far as new lines for the Skyliner. They have to get this one up and running and see what it's going to do and if it's going to be a success, which, you know, I'm pretty much saying that it's going to be because it's awesome. But once they get that up, there's possibilities to expand down to the Animal Kingdom. You have Blizzard Beach over there. You have Coronado Springs. If you're coming this direction, you can come right through Coronado Springs, right over to the Animal Kingdom. You have the All Stars, which is another huge set of resorts down there with a lot of people. It would make sense to run something out of there. You know, you can always go over to Disney Springs. Who knows? Magic Kingdom. The most amount of people go through the Magic Kingdom. They have the monorail, the boats, the buses, everything there. You know, could you see Skyliner there in the future? Who knows? Who knows the plans that Disney has? They're always looking at options. Like I said, there's huge possibilities. There's larger gondolas out there. If you look anything up online, there's gondolas out there that can transport up to 30 people inside a gondola. So what Disney has planned in the future, we'll never know. Well, not that we'll never know, but we don't know as of now. But you can guarantee that they're going to do awesome stuff in the future. Disney Life of Ours, they did a great job with the construction so far. Absolutely. I mean, just look at this. This, from where it's come from to where it is now, is just absolutely amazing. Richard, how's the housekeeping in Coronado? I cannot give enough props to the cast members here at Coronado. They do a fantastic job. They're all so awesome, very accommodating. They work hard. The rooms that I've been in have been gorgeous, very well kept. All of the staff here does a great job. Food services, they're always very willing to go out of their way for you. So absolutely. Housekeeping, everybody does an amazing job here. Props to the Coronado cast members. FSS Skipper Dad, congrats Lewis, awesome. JW Dasso, do you ever visit Disneyland? Love to see a live stream from there sometime. I have not been to Disneyland. I had a chance to go there years back and that kind of fell through. So I do absolutely want to get there at some point. It's kind of the mothership, so it's got Walt Disney's persona all over it, so who does not want to go visit Disneyland? If you visit my buddy, The Moving Platform, his name is Michael, and he has a channel called The Moving Platform. He's actually heading to Disneyland, I believe, in the next week or two. So he's going to be doing a lot of blogging from there. So check him out, really cool guy. And I think you would enjoy his videos a lot. Angela, Tower and Floating Restaurant are coming on so amazing. They do a fab job. Seriously, I mean, look at that. I mean, it's there. I mean, the outside of it, you can see the design, what it's going to look like. And again, We're looking right in the center. It's going to be, you know, most of your main dining area. The bar is probably going to be in there. Looks like they're going to have some exterior on the side over there. There's sort of an open deck area. Let's try to zoom in a little bit here. You know, some open seating area over there. That's probably going to be main seating in there. Probably more seating over here on the left. Kitchen and stuff will probably be, you know, towards the rear and all that. The front of the restaurant's going to be, you know, front of the house kind of thing. But absolutely gorgeous. Cannot wait to get in there and have some awesome food. TJ, let's see. Hey, Robert. Hopefully, you're gonna see. Sorry, I can't read today. The sun is in my eyes. Hopefully, see you upcoming Coronado in the summer. Absolutely. Like I said, Rob, passporttotheparks.com. Email me when you guys come down. We'll try to work things out to always meet up. Love meeting all of you guys. Just got to meet up with a good friend I've been talking on here for a while, Michael. Great information about the Skyliner. A lot of fun to meet him yesterday at Hollywood Studios. So yeah, anybody wants to meet up, it's always cool. Love to interact with all kinds of awesome Disney people. So we're gonna head inside here, try to get out of the sun a little bit. To our right here is the Maya Grill. It is not open. I think they open at like 4 o'clock or so, or 5 o'clock. I think I saw on the sign there. But really pretty through here. Just a great restaurant option. I love the flame look that they have up at the top there on these pillars. See if I can zoom in on that a little bit. Very Aztec in here. We're going to take a look at the El Mercado De Coronado. This used to be the Pepper Market. This is where I really enjoy eating. They have breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And definitely one of the better quick services on property. I love Pop Century and Art of Animation a lot. This is another quick service that I really do appreciate eating at. The shrimp po' boys, chicken sandwich, Philly cheesesteak, cheeseburgers, Beyond Burger, Texas Bacon Burger, bacon cheeseburger, grilled turkey burger, Italian paninis, turkey and bacon sandwich, the market nachos. They have the pizzas over here, a pasta of the day, roasted chicken, the barbecue ribs, all this amazing stuff over here. All kinds of great Italian stuff over here. Hello, everybody.
Hi.
Just doing a live stream, checking out your awesome food. Everybody loves you guys. Do you guys still do the bowls, the rice bowls?
Yes.
Or on the other side? Okay. So yep, they still do the rice bowls here as well. I've had those. I've done a few videos here as far as food reviews, so check those out. You can find those on the website or just check them out on YouTube. So they did a lot of redesigning in here. I love the new chairs that they have in here. They used to have those really old, huge, bulky chairs, and they really just tamed it down a little bit. I love the color scheme in here. I love the lighter chairs, the booths in the middle. The Rick's Sports Bar and Grill. Again, you can come in here, you can see all the different games playing. Get some great drinks in here. Take a look here real quick. Hello, how are you? Just want to take a look at the menu real quick, just doing a live stream. I'd like to share it with everybody. What's your favorite thing here?
Waffle fries or wachos. This one's
Which one?
wachos.
Oh, you like the wachos? Crispy waffle fries loaded with queso blanco, bacon, and scallions. That sounds absolutely amazing. So different salads, soups, appetizers, lobster sliders. Oh, seriously? Fresh lobster salad and Parker house rolls, bread. Oh, that sounds so good. Awesome. Thank you so much. Sounds delicious. Thank you. BTM Nation, what's up, man? Keep up the hard work. Thank you for being here. Thank you so much. So we're going to keep moving on. They have the little cafe here as well, where you can get, hello, some great food options. Just your drink refills in here. They have coffees, all kinds of little snacks in here, but they have really, really good ice cream, and the pastries down here are fantastic. I've tried a couple of different pastries. You can get little salads and sandwiches in here as well. But look at these pastries. Very, very delicious. I've had these cinnamon rolls are fantastic. Cookies and cream cake. Look at that. Looks delicious. Take a quick look through Panchitos while we're in here. I do have a marathon this weekend, so a lot of Run Disney stuff going on. The Larry Dotson photos. I have a lot of Larry Dotson stuff. I love all of the resort stuff that he does, the theme parks. I have 5 or 6 of his paintings, and he'll sign them. He's actually over at Epcot a lot, and he'll sign and personalize the paintings and stuff for you, so it's very, very cool. Rock the dots. Oh, now it's polka dots. What do they come up with? Hello, how are you? Good. Thank you. Just doing a live stream, so yeah, so everybody says hello. I love the ceiling in here. The new color schemes that they have through here is beautiful. The blues that they use. Let me go around the other side here. Love all the earth tones that they've gone to. A lot of beautiful stuff you can get in here. Huge selection of Mickey Mouse ears there. Minnie Mouse, Mickey Mouse, however you want to portray that as. Gorgeous fountain is still here. This is the current registration. And again, once the new lobby opens up, it'll be a grand lobby that you'll walk into. Very open. Greeters will meet you and they'll take your information. This is going to be used more for a queue. You know, when you get the large conventions that come in, you know, they'll open this up, but mainly it's just going to be for, you know, kind of a waiting area and things like that. You can see that there is a walkway that is going to come from the new tower. You can see it through the window there. So this is how they're going to join the current lobby up with the new tower, just by this walkway. So eventually they're going to open up this window, and that'll all be covered, and this will become one intersection here. So you'll be able to come all the way from the tower, all undercover, to get over to the restaurants and things over here, which is a really, really great idea. We'll head out front real quick. We'll take a look at the tower from the front. We'll read a few more comments here. You can check out a little bit about what's coming here to Coronado, sort of the reimagined Disney Coronado Springs. Matt, how beautiful, little girl Cammie. That's my daughter. Awesome. Yeah, can't wait. Cammie would love to meet up with your daughters as well. That sounds like a lot of fun. Mark, I love the live feed and the vlogs. You're so welcome. Thank you for being here. Jeff, the Hidden Mickey. Yeah, I'll show you the Hidden Mickey here in a second. It's very popular. The Wachos, Coronado Springs Buzz, the Wachos. I'm gonna have to try those. I tried the nachos inside the El Mercado, and those were really, really good. I love nachos. JW Dasso, are the tower rooms all bigger, nicer than the standard rooms? From what I'm hearing is that the rooms are going to be a little bigger, obviously, a little bigger price tag over there. You're going to stay at the moderate level here in the normal resort, but the tower is going to be a little more of a premium level. They should have some club level suites over there as well. And there's really no room layouts as of yet. But that's kind of what they're gearing towards, a higher end clientele over there for the convention guests and things that come in. But I mean, look at how gorgeous that's going to be. I mean, there is the tower. That's, see when it's all lit up at night. Oh, I cannot wait. Yeah, here's the Hidden Mickey. It's made with 3 spotlights up there. So you can see that right above the windows. Always very cool when you come in. So we'll head out front. Right now the Magical Express picks up down there to the right, down a little more towards the convention center. The current Disney buses do pick up right in front here, in front of El Centro. But again, all of this will move over to in front of the tower. Here's a good shot of, you can see the little arched roofs over there, roofs. Those are going to be what I believe the new bus stops, probably for the park buses. So as you come in, that's where bus stop number 1 will become, which is really nice, because right now the buses just basically come in and they park in front here, and it can get kind of congested as you move through. So be a really, really nice update for the buses. And then of course the cruise line, Magical Express, they'll all go, you know, through the Port Cochere and all that, valet parking. But you'll still enter through the side. I believe they're going to relocate the guard shack a little more to what would be our left, and then you would enter where these cars are coming in, but you would enter and go around to the right under the Port Cochere, and then make your way around and out that way. They did a lot of work on the parking lot out here. Very, very nice parking. They've been gradually building up the parking to meet the 2nd story level of the new lobby. So just a lot of different stages that they've had to go through to make all of this happen. But just a gorgeous, gorgeous time here. Alicia, hopefully I said that right. I apologize if I didn't. Do the minivans pick up here? Yes, minivans will pick you up anywhere. If you call for the minivan service, they'll pick you up at any of the resorts and take you wherever you need to go on property. So very accessible for the minivan service. All right, so there you have it. That is our walk around tour for the Coronado Springs today. As you can see, I'm still burnt to the crisp from yesterday. Got my lobster face going on. I stood out in the sun with those Skyliners, and the sun really, really got to me. So, but I got my cool Passport to the Parks hat on. It's very sun faded. It's an older hat, but I'm gonna be doing some Passport merchandise. So if you guys are interested in that at all, I'll try to get that up and get a site going for that, so you can share in the awesomeness with me. Appreciate all the comments. Appreciate all the support. The super chats, absolutely, I appreciate those. Everything helps to support me getting around here and bringing you the awesome updates and just a lot of the fun. But I just truly enjoy being with you guys. If you would visit passporttotheparks.com, follow all my social media, that really does help. Subscribe here on YouTube, that is a big help, and drop likes, comments, get the videos rolling out there and share them and stuff. That helps to build up everything that I'm trying to do. It's much appreciated. So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this. I will definitely bring more videos. Be keeping up with a lot of the Skyliner. If you're interested in the Skyliner, definitely keep following along with me. That's going to be huge coming up, especially over the next months. A lot of fun with the Skyliner stuff. So thank you again for being here, and I'll probably try to get out maybe tomorrow and do some stuff. Just have some fun. Maybe get Cammie out and do some videos with me. I know you guys like hanging out with her as well. So enjoy the rest of your day, and we will talk to you guys very, very soon. Bye-bye.